Hello Bartenders, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bards Let's Play. I'm Ben, and this is more Fallout New Vegas, Hardcore Permadeath. Last time, we entered into the Honest Hearts DLC, and our entire caravan got killed, which kind of sucked. But the nice thing is we met this cool guy named Follows Chuck. He's right over there. He's a bit quiet, a bit shy, but he seems like a nice fellow, so we're gonna work with him. And his boss, a man named Joshua Graham, who, because he's called the Burned Man because apparently he was set on fire and kicked off a cliff, but survived somehow. And now he wants us to help him by just going and killing a few people. What in the what? Joshua Graham? What? Okay, what the hell is Joshua Graham doing out here? So Joshua Graham just decided to go for a walk, apparently. I'm not actually sure what happens if he dies before you complete the quest, or if he is even killable. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happens if Joshua Graham dies, if he leaves and wanders around, because he's supposed to stay in his cave. If he stays in his cave, the only way he'll die is if you kill him. But if he starts wandering around and gets himself killed, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do. I mean, I guess I could go and talk to Daniel, and he might be able to help me finish it off. It might just default to, yeah, Joshua Graham's dead, we're all fucked. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Fucking hell. Screw it. I just realized I don't even have to worry about running out of oxygen. I equipped the rebreather. Yeah, the reason I equipped the rebreather is, I think I mentioned this before, it actually gives you damage reduction. It's the only thing in the game that does that other than Med-X. Now. He probably wouldn't have been too much of a pain or gotten me into any trouble, but still, I just wanted to make sure he died before he did. Dino Toy! I have another Dino Toy! Yay! I like Dino Toy. Now, I can't remember even exactly what I came here for. Ah, the compass. We can repair the compass and take it with us, and now we're in caution. Gotcha. And how's Fowler's shock looking? Oh, we can't even VATS him. That's interesting. Never knew that. No way! I forgot this was in here. So, generally in Fallout New Vegas, you can't get the shish kebab in the main game. You can in Fallout 3, you can't in New Vegas. In New Vegas, you get a thing called, what is that? Gehenna. And Gehenna is basically exactly the same as the shish kebab, but it's Gunrunner's Arsenal, and it's, it starts out fully repaired, and you have certain melee requirements, etc., etc., etc. But it's not called the shish kebab, even though it does the same damage. This is an actual shish kebab. I've been meaning to get Gehenna for a while, and now I have an actual shish kebab. That's totally coming with me. Screw Gehenna, I'm taking the frickin' shish kebab. Also appears to be another bad guy up here, but I can't quite see him. He appears to be hiding behind the rock. Then again, he may also be up there, that's why I can't. Supposedly I'm looking directly at him, so I'm guessing he's up there. What are you doing? Follow Chuck! What are you even shooting at? Oh, it's a dog! Okay, threat over. So yes, we've got the first thing we needed, which was the compass. Now we're going to go and try and grab the walkie-talkies. Now the issue with going on the land route, now the sea route is technically a little less dangerous, but there are nasty things in the water that will get us eventually. The land route has more things, but hopefully we should be able to see them. This is kind of the reason I considered just waiting for 8 hours until it was morning, or sleeping for 8 hours until it was morning, because actually trying to get there on foot when it's like this, I'm going to have a really hard time seeing things. Okay, I'm seeing stuff in front of me. It's listing it as friendly right now. What is that? Is that a Sorrows? Okay. Oh, whew. Dead Horse Warrior. Okay, they're the good guys. Dead Horse are the people that we're helping. That's not a dead horse. That is not a dead horse at all. And I think there's a bloatfly around here as well. Follow Shock, what is that? Oh shit, that looked like it might have been a Cazador. Cazadors are worse than bloatflies. Screw it, we're moving on. If it hasn't seen us, I don't want to risk it trying to come and kill us. There's a bad thing up there, I can see it. It's a green gecko, but I don't have a clear shot because it's behind a frickin' rock. Come on, dude. Come on. Get... Where the heck are you? What? Okay, I got one sneak attack critical. I didn't kill it, though.
Gotcha.
Okay, how's he look? He took a little bit of damage. Yeah, that was all sneak attack critical did to it. That's not stellar. Oh, piss. What is that?
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places.
Another dead horse.
Other scouts yelling.
Okay, I can never tell if those are dead horse or white legs. They all look kind of the same. It's one of the issues with this DLC is all the... Okay, what would be the best way? Because we have to go over the river to go that way, and that's not where we want to go. So we actually want to go back this way. Follow Chuck. Stop. Where are you going? What? Dude, don't. Oh, you fucking idiot. You're going to get yourself killed. So I may keep the streak alive of repeatedly losing companions, because I don't even know where Follows Chuck went. Oh, here he is. Oh, fucking bloat flies. So just so you guys get to hear something that's not just me bitching about things happening, I do want to point out a positive thing about this DLC, and that is the weather effects. Oh! He didn't even see me. Bye-bye, Bark Scorpion. There are actually weather effects in this one. It rains, it kind of gets dark and overcast. It changes, whereas the Wasteland is always just kind of the same. And obviously they brought that into Fallout 4 a little bit, and did a bit more with it. They also made the rain radioactive, which kind of sucked. But never mind. Yeah, I just think it's one of the nice things about this DLC, that there's actually... It feels like its own kind of ecosystem. Like, there's lots of different, like, creatures running around. Oh! There's lots of white legs running around that I'm not paying attention to. But yeah, the weather changes. You go to different areas, it looks different. It actually feels like it's its own little unique world, and I really, really like that. What the heck? Oh, butter. Okay, so we've officially made it to the second of our 3 objectives. The good news is once we make it to the third one, then we can just fast travel right back, which is going to be the easiest part of this whole trip. Also, I'm not going to be able to sneak my way through this, so this is one of the first points I'm going to need the 45 auto. Correction, apparently I can sneak my way out of this. Oh no. Yep, only 2 geckos in here. I thought there were like 3 or 4. Oh, there's the third one. So once we've opened the cabinet in the far corner of the fishing lodge, which we got the key to do so that's not a big deal, that completes the quest, and that also levels us up. And as promised, all of my points went directly into Sneak. I'm not putting them into anything else. Sneak is the only thing that is getting increased this level. And this level, I think I'm going to take the Ninja perk, because even though I'm not going to get the bonus critical chance that only applies when attacking with melee or unarmed, the sneak attack critical doing 25% more damage, that applies to every weapon. So just the bonus 25% of my sneak attack damage, that's going to be really, really useful and could end up getting me out of a couple hard situations later on. Uh-oh. Why am I in caution? I don't even see red. Why am I in caution? Follow Shock, what the hell did you do? Okay, so now comes the most difficult part of the trek, which is getting to the ranger station on the other side of the map. Oh, is that what's seeing me? I don't even think I took a hit from that. The easiest way to do this, I think, as well, is going to be just following the main path. And we'll be turning to the right up here at that junction, following it up, crossing a bridge, and then heading straight up. I don't think there shouldn't be too many. If anything, we'll be encountering a lot of white legs in that area, but I don't think we'll be encountering too many Yao Guai, which are easily the biggest threat of the areas. Green geckos are kind of nasty, but Yao Guai, if those things get up next to you, you're going to have a bad time. I also want to avoid being hit as much as possible because, as I mentioned, the stealth armor degrades really quickly. And the worse that goes down, the more damage I'll be taking from things. So in general, I just want to avoid getting hit altogether. Also, now that it's sunny again, I can actually see where I'm going. So that's going to be nice. And I can actually see that there's stuff on the map, and I should be able... Fuck. That time I think I did take a small hit. There's something behind you. I don't know what it is or where. What the heck? I can see the red. Is he behind the thing? I mean, he's not charging us, so I guess he's not a threat, but still, that was weird. Oh, riot shotgun! I like the riot shotgun. So in general, shotguns in this game are kind of vastly inferior to what they were in Fallout 3. Because in Fallout 3, once you got the combat shotgun, that was, you know, you were going to be using that fucker for pretty much the rest of the game. I mean, late on into the last couple things you're going to do, the end game, it wasn't going to be quite as useful. You weren't going to be using it quite as often. But especially in the early to mid game, if you can get that sucker really early, then nothing can really hold a candle to you. The only problem was finding ammo for it and keeping it in good condition. But yeah, in general, in the base game of Fallout New Vegas, you don't really run into anything as useful as like the combat shotgun was in Fallout 3. You got the hunting shot. Well, you got the single barrel shotgun in the early game. You got the double barrel, like the 10 gauge or whatever. Caravan shotgun. You got a couple things like that, but they always just seem kind of underpowered to me. Like I've tried using like running up into combat, blasting people in the face. They just never do much damage. Like even taking into effect the scatter and like the buckshot that you're using, it's still not doing much damage even when like you're point blank shooting him dead in the face. The riot shotgun, to my knowledge, is like the only one that actually does that decently well. Because I've used it a couple times and it actually seems to do quite a lot of damage if you get like right up in point blank. And obviously I generally like to avoid that if I can, but if it ends up being a situation like what we've had earlier, where things charge me and try to do bad things to me, because I screw up my stealth, then yeah, I generally need something like the riot shotgun, or, as I've been using, the minigun. Oh man, I really screwed that up. There we go. That appears to be a giant ant. Let's just kill him for funsies. The first thing we need is in here. Shit, look, flies. And a mantis. Neither one were that difficult to deal with. Alright, so if I randomly start doing something weird, please do not get angry with me or think I'm a bad player. My controller is acting up again, and it's really acting up, and I'm going to try and... Oh! Snow globe! Okay. Nice thing about the snow globe, because there's a snow globe in each one of the DLCs. You don't have to take them back to Mr. House. The second you pick them up, you automatically get the $2 grand in caps. And that is to account for just in case you were one of the ones who want to do like a Yes Man run or Mr. House, or not Mr. House, Yes Man run or a NCR or Legion run, and you have to kill Mr. House. Because generally the DLC is going to be something you do much, much later in the game. So to accommodate for people who may have already killed Mr. House, you just automatically get the 2,000 caps the second you pick it up. You know what? I'm feeling cocky. Let's try out a fun new weapon, shall we?
Whoa! Here we go.
And now he's a burning mantis. Get it? Burning mantis? Burned mantis? Oh, never mind. So we wanted a little scout lunchbox that was in this area. And now that we've got it, I think there might be one more thing we have to get. It's saying there is. What is it I have to pick up? Oh, we have to get all 5 of them. Right, they're all scattered around. Alright, the other one is right in here. So we got the 5 little scout lunchboxes. And now I can go back to my sniper rifle because I don't actually know what's going to be waiting for us up this hill. This is the next area we got to go. Right up there.
Who carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
So do my spurs. They go jingle, jangle, jingle. As I go riding merrily along. That reminds me. And I've noticed it a few times. I've never actually used the radio this entire run. And in case you're wondering why that is, I just don't necessarily want it. I don't want it distracting me while I'm trying to, like, think and talk at the same time. And I also don't want to take the risk that it kind of interferes when I'm trying to say something. But I do generally, when I'm playing this game, listen to the radio. I honestly like a lot of the songs on here. I think it's probably the best lineup they've ever had in a Fallout game. For the songs they have on the radio. And honestly, and this is the thing I've heard a lot of complaints about. Oh, Cazador, Cazador, Cazador! Okay. No playing around. Light machine gun, don't let me down. Okay, Cazadors kind of intimidate me a bit. Because they do a lot of damage and they can poison you. Bark Scorpion hasn't seen me yet. Other Bark Scorpion hasn't seen me yet. Other Bark Scorpion hasn't seen me yet. I feel like I've got the stealth thing a little bit better in hand now. I mean, other than that stupid Cazador outside, I've been doing alright. I don't really think I've taken that much damage even. Ooh, a stealth boy. This is good because I actually left all my stealth boys back at the Lucky 38 because I needed to make space. And we got a contaminated medical supply kit. We can salvage it. We can replace the contaminated components. I think I'll do that. Yeah, let's salvage it. And that'll add the quest Deliverer of Sorrows. Oh, we need to take it all to the Sorrows camp. Oh, shit, I forgot. That's what we had to do. So we're not quite done yet with this part. I thought we were going to be. There we go. I only got one shot off on him, but that was a shot that counted. Another guy up here. This is like the most stressful part when you can see like the red dots, but you can't actually see them. Oh, where is it? Where are you? Ah, there we go. I got my sneak attack on him because he flinched, and I crippled his head. That's how I know I got the sneak attack off, because his head got crippled. So he's moving towards us, I can almost guarantee it. Where are you, you little bastard? There you be. I can see you. Cock. I think I missed. No, I got him. Did that kill him? I don't see red, so I think I had to kill him. I got him. Holy crap. Ranger Station Osprey, and we got another one of the summits. So that should actually... Oh, no. That should actually have unlocked a couple other locations that we can go to. Cueva Grace and Caterpillar's Mound. I was worried there wouldn't be a good way down from here. I was hoping there would be. Maybe there is. The problem is, if that might kill me going down there. Okay, I'm going to try and slide my way down here. This should work. I have no idea how Follow Shock is going to come down after me, but I'm not really concerned about that at this point. Question is, right or left? I think left will give me a better, like some other shorter jumps I can drop down like this. I just got to move slowly and carefully. And that's where we're going, right up through there. I can't believe I made it down there without, not only without dying, but just even without taking any damage. That was insane. I mean, I thought sure I was going to lose at least like, 50, 60 hit points from a drop. Also, I noticed that we're thirsty again, but the nice thing is, since we're in the middle of the, middle of Zion and the water's not radiated, it's just completely clean, we can just drink it. Now, I'm considering doing something that's probably stupid, which is getting up and running. And this is why I'm generally not good at these games. I generally don't do a lot with stealth games. Because while I do like stealth games, the one big disadvantage I always have while playing them is that I'm extremely impatient. You've probably noticed that in this one. Like, I'll spend, 20 to 30 seconds trying to line up a shot and then just say fuck it and take whatever one I can get. And I usually end up missing when that happens. And she should come and greet us.
You are the one Joshua Grant sent to us.
I'm trying to remember. I think Waking Cloud has a bonus to stealth, and I might talk to her and get some information about her. So I'm just skimming through all her dialogue, and Now what we have to do is go and talk to Daniel the missionary. Now this is the part that usually gets me, because the way to get to Daniel is very much not telegraphed. It's kind of a long and winding path, and I'm probably going to get lost at least once or twice when I'm trying to get there. Okay, he's out and about, and he's not supposed to be. He's supposed to be like in a cave up in there. For some reason, he's just right here.
The dead horse has told me detail.
Joshua told me you needed a few things, so I'll give them to you and not ask any questions.
Specific.
Yep, we'll tell him we're going to do anything we can to help because it's kind of expected of us,
One of the
and because I love money and experience. So, ooh, he gave us the pre-war mining explosives and a detonator. We can use them to collapse caves.
Here we part ways.
So he gives us some stuff, and then off we go. I think, though, if we talk to Waking Sorrow, not Waking Sorrow, person with bear glove. If we talk to her, then is it Waking Sorrow? I don't remember. Waking something. But I think she'll be our next companion, and she has some pretty decent stuff as well. So that's what we're going to do next time. And as you can see, we've now been given another set of 3 quests. There's only supposed to be 3 of these things. I completely forgot. So deal with the White Lakes camp, deal with the White Lake traps, and deal with the Agwai, and find a map of the Grand Staircase. I don't remember the find the map of the Grand Staircase. I remember the other 3. I remember killing the Agwai, killing the White Legs, and, you know, taking out the traps. I don't remember finding... So I'm probably just incorrectly remembering. But that's the next set of things we have to do, and we're going to do those next time. And I will talk to Waking Cloud, which... Nope, that's a Saros Tribal. I will talk to Waking Cloud and see if I can convince her... Or even going to do that first, yep. I will see if I can convince her to come with me. Shouldn't be too difficult. She seems to want to help, so that's fine. And that is what we'll do next time. We'll go and take care of that. And before then, I've got to go and find another controller, because I've been having so many issues with this one. New Vegas is the only game of the ones I've been playing right now where I've been using this controller. And so I think what I'm going to do is between now and next recording session, so this coming weekend when I'm off from recording, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to purchase a 360 controller with a cable, like a wired 360 controller, and just use that from now on, because this weird PS3 Afterglow thing, it just isn't doing the job. It works okay as like a backup controller for my PS3, or for the occasions I want to play 2-player, but it just for like playing things on computer. What? She has a bear glove too. Does everyone just have bear gloves in this camp? Here's Waking Cloud. And she will give us... Okay. Much easier to sneak by the White Legs. Decreased perception, which will be kind of useful. It doesn't work on the monsters and the animals, but I should be okay to sneak by them as long as I can notice them before they notice me. Anyway, next time we're going to go and we're going to do Daniel's quest. Then after that, we have one more set of 3 quests, and then the finale. And the last set of 3 in the finale, I'm probably going to try and do as one, just so we can get this done in 4 parts. But it's going to depend on how long that takes. In the meantime, thanks as always for watching, guys. I was Ben, and this was Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Permadeath. See you next time, everyone.